name is Ayoung Ji. I'm from South Korea. I graduated at Istituto Marangoni London last year, and for the graduation I got the Intercampus Award from the Marangoni. So now I'm studying the master's course Women's Wear in Milan. Actually, my grandma was the textile designer in Japan. So when I was a little child, I decided I always see the very beautiful materials from my grandma and then some embroidery work from my grandma's work as well. So I decided to be a designer when I was a child. That is the big reason that doing study fashion design. I knew already the Istituto Marangoni because the school is the most historical and popular school in the world. And before I started to study the school, I asked to the other people in fashion area, and almost all people recommend me to study there. So actually that was a big reason to study in the school. Now I'm studying in master's course in Milan campus, and when I started about the studying, I was quite surprised because the school gave me opportunity to work with the real company. So that it can be really useful for me because if I have some experience with the real company in a school, after the graduation, I'm gonna get the more comfortable or more useful info for the real work. So I think that's the Marangoni method, so that's the really useful and beneficial for the student. The future fashion, I think that we can still keep the traditional way. For example, for way of the making pattern cutting or some using the material is going to be same, but we can combine with some technology, something with the collaboration with some artists or technician. So I think that's going to be the future fashion in my point. For the first catwalk, it was last year when I did a graduation show in London. Actually, firstly, I was very happy and then very excited to make my own show in London. But when I started the catwalk, I was getting nervous and I was very busy to prepare all the outfit for the models. So in real world, I couldn't think anything that in a backstage. So it's like I think that for the catwalk, it's gonna be like a half nervous and a half happy. I think for the professional future, it's gonna be after the graduation, my master's course. And probably I'm gonna work in Milano in fashion company as a designer. And then I think that's really good for me because I could learn some of the skill and some of the improvement from the company. And then maybe after 5-6 years, I can make my own company. It's my dream. So I think that's gonna be my professional future. The name of my collection is The Myth of the Samurai, which I inspired by the old black and white film. I pretty like watching the black and white film because when I watching them, I could put in my own color from my imagination. So I think that's really good exercise to improve my color blocking skill as well. For the fabric, I used a typical British mohair because my collection was a foreign winter collection. And for the trimming, I inspired by the samurai they wear or some samurais are wearing. So that was the rope manipulation and then horse beating there. And overall, the collection, I'm pretty satisfied of that, and everyone liked my collection. So I think that's gonna be successful for me.